Welcome back to Dark Souls. Last time we ended up in jail after dying to Seath the Scaleless.
You're wearing your piss skirt.
I am. I peed my pants because I'm scared to be in jail.
Oh.
Anyways, I'm Xander. This is Vinny. We're actually in the correct corner this time because I remembered that we have like a layout for this game, so you can see our soul count in the corner. Anyways, so we're in jail, and you might think, just warp out of here. We can't. This specific bonfire, you cannot warp from.
Is it like implied that like Seath put like some type of sigil on it?
It's something like that.
Oh, there's a bunch of dudes over here.
Yeah, if we go over here, there's just a bunch of guys. We don't actually have to kill any of them, but they are all that's over there. What you actually have to do is hit that guy through the bars, and he drops your cell key. And now we're doing a little, we do a little prison breaking as a treat.
Oh, I like how he has to pull the lever. He has to use his neck.
Yeah.
What are those?
So this is a cool bit of world building, actually. So, Seath has a history with kidnapping maidens and performing experiments on them.
Is that them?
It is implied that that is them.
Those are all Seath's unwilling girlfriends?
Yeah. And they've got some kind of like sleeper agent shit in them. So when the like alarm starts playing, they just get like hyper violent. That's why the other snake guard just like ran past me.
Because he was like, oh crap.
Yeah.
The girls' night.
Girls' night.
Girls' night.
I am girl dinner.
Yeah. Girl dinner. Oh no.
You can backstab them? I didn't even know that.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, that's way easier than what I was doing. Anyways, they're not like terribly difficult enemies. There's just
a lot of them.
A lot of them. And they can bunch up on you and kind of screw you over. The cell key that we picked up also unlocks like the rest of these cells. Most of them don't have anything in them. But still kind of cool that you can. Also, I'm gonna switch rings because I forgot our rare ring of sacrifice broke last time because we used it. Mostly so we didn't get cursed, because obviously we don't have a ton of souls on us. I'm just checking to see, because I remember some of these having stuff. Yeah, this one's got a thing. I'm not gonna, like, explore too hard here. Archive prison extra key. I don't even remember what that's for. Anyways, that's like a grab attack type thing. And if you get caught by that, they've got like a piercing attack that they can do, where they just have like a big fuck you spike that comes out of their face, or where their face would be, I guess. Some of them just decide to hang out down here for whatever reason. This is actually kind of a problem.
Because there's too many of them right there?
Yeah, a little bit. It's not so bad if you have a wide sweeping weapon. We have the exact opposite of that. Why would you lock onto that one? The other one's like 2 feet away. I was gonna say, if I missed that parry because I got hit.
God, they're not really that coordinated.
No, not particularly.
And Seath's girlfriends can't go up ladders because they don't have arms anymore.
I think it's more because they don't have legs. Like, I mean, they've got stuff to grab onto the ladders too, but like, I don't know. I don't know how the physics of being a fucked up tentacle experiment work. There we go. Technically, you don't ever have to turn off this alarm music, but if you do that, then the squid ladies become considerably less hostile.
Oh, are they still hostile?
They're hostile, but they have like a much smaller aggro range, so they won't like chase you down from as far.
Yeah, they won't beeline to you.
Yeah. In fact, I think by default they just kind of hang out in here.
Yeah, they're just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they have like a spike, like proboscis.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
He's proboscising you.
There's the big fuck you spike.
Damn, imagine having a proboscis.
True.
You could slurp so good. Imagine how good you would be at eating soup.
True. These two actually do not attack you until you attack them.
Why? Are they like scared?
They're like recent conversions, I guess. If you listen really close, you can like hear them crying.
Are you gonna kill them?
I like to put them out of their misery, personally. Because I feel like this is not a particularly happy existence for them. Nor much of an existence at all.
Mostly just living in a gross-ass cell, listening to psyop music, and stabbing people with your proboscis.
Yeah. And the reason that people assume that they are specifically the maidens is because these two drop miracles that are only available if you are a part of Guinevere's covenant. Anyways, we've got a familiar face sitting back here.
Hello again. What a chance meeting this is. Alas, I'm imprisoned once again. I don't suppose you could stage me a getaway. The archives. Such a storehouse of knowledge. So close, but just out of reach. The thought offends me, so I could simply die. As a student of the arts, you understand me, yeah?
Student of the art of fisting.
Yeah. I mean, martial arts, am I right? But yeah, we don't have the key to open that cell yet, but once we do, we can come back to him. And even if you haven't done Logan's quest line up until now, the item in there is actually a Firekeeper soul. Yet another hint that these are experimented maidens, because Firekeepers are all female.
Lore.
Yep.
Lore.
I'm gonna sit here.
Now that you open the cage door, can you warp?
No, that bonfire is just never warpable.
Okay.
But yeah, the chest kind of behind the music box or whatever contained the key to get out of here, which is cool. But also there's like a little side path you can go on. And I just want to check that out. Because it lets you drop down here.
Oh, that seemed a little sus.
Yeah, no, it feels a lot sketchier than it is. But yeah, then you get maiden outfits and the white seance ring. And honestly, I don't even remember what that does. Grants additional attunement slots. You'll love to see it.
Is that good?
I mean, if you're a spellcaster, it's nice.
You should put on the girl outfit.
Okay.
I mean, it's not necessarily a girl outfit.
Also, an interesting thing is the clothes that you get from the deceased Firekeeper at Firelink Shrine are like kind of like roughed up versions of this maiden outfit. Yeah, I think this is the outfit that Rhea wears normally.
That makes sense. Is any of it good?
It seems all right for magic defense, but if you have the dingy versions, then those are just all around better, it looks like, at the cost of being slightly heavier. But we're gonna rock with what we were wearing before, I guess.
The piss pants.
Yep. Consider your pants peed. Anyways, now we can get out of here and explore the second half of the Duke's Archives. Which can be much more of a pain than the first half. Once you get to a certain point, it's really not that bad, but getting there kind of sucks. I am going to be clearing every enemy here because if I don't, there is a solid chance that it will come back to bite me. That's just the type of area this is. It's like, oh, I can't just run past all the enemies? What the heck? Good camera?
Yeah. Butt cam.
Butt cam. Anyways, now we're back in kind of the library area. And there's one of these guys. And if you get too close to them for too long, then they teleport away. If they get that buff off, it's really not a good time. Because it is a significant damage buff for like every nearby enemy. Which means all of these guys can like pretty much two-shot you, even if you have like good health and armor.
Ah.
But yeah, this area has these like rotating staircase things.
Oh, it's like the water temple in Twilight Princess.
Yeah, a little bit. So there's one of these in each room.
That's not confusing.
Yeah. No, figuring out where to go here can be a little difficult. I forgot there was an archer here.
He's dead now.
He is?
Is that another archer?
Yeah. There's also a staircase to go down on like the floor below this. There we go. You have to position yourself very carefully so the magic arrows get blocked. Because if you don't do that, it can really, like, the damage piles up pretty fast. Also, as soon as they initiate that teleport, you're just screwed. And every single time this guy teleports, he goes to the other side.
So you just spin it?
Yeah.
But does he have enough time to buff it?
Just barely. I got lucky there and didn't get hit somehow. Anyways, the main way you have to go is down here and through like this little archway, which is not super clear at all. This archer, I honestly don't know how to get to him, but you can just ignore that. We can run over here.
Oh,
He tried. And then it like slides aside a bookcase, and all of a sudden, now we're on the ground floor. So
I remember this.
Yeah, you can take the staircase down to get down here, but until you move that bookcase, you can't actually progress. So I honestly find it easier to just run from the prison bonfire every time because it starts you closer to where you need to be. Anyways, so now we are here.
Is Sith all the way at the top?
Seath is actually not in the archives, which is odd.
These books are like people-sized.
Right?
How does he read them?
That's what I'm saying. There's a bunch of chests back here. One of them is a mimic. I think I remember which one. There's the channeler armor.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which is actually very good armor, like stat-wise. There's the key to free Logan.
Are you gonna go do that?
I should probably go do that.
That's the mimic.
This is the mimic.
I just was keeping track of the chain.
Yep,
Oh, he did a jump.
he did.
You will flip.
Ow. I feel like almost every Dark Souls enemy just has like
A fuck you kick?
not a fuck you kick, but like a get off me jump, where it's like you should not be able to move like that. We got the symbol of avarice, baby.
Is that a hat?
It is. It is a very special hat.
Oh, it's draining your health.
It does. So it drains your health slowly, but while you have it equipped, it increases the amount of souls you get from everything and your chances of enemies dropping items.
Can it kill you?
It can kill you.
So you just have to be very wary.
Yep. If you combo it with the Ring of Evil Eye that like restores HP on kills, or Sanctus, the shield that heals you over time, that can be a good way to kind of stave off dying. What some like speedrunners / challenge runners do is they will wear it on purpose before a boss fight to put them into low HP range to trigger like certain buffs that only activate at low HP.
Oh.
Which is a little risky, but it works.
Oh, these dudes are annoying.
These dudes are annoying. I'm probably dead here. Excuse me, sir. Yep. Okay. Got off on the wrong floor. This is why this place is annoying. I will say it's not so bad if you have like a reasonably quick weapon, but if you're using like a colossal weapon, this place is rough. Like probably the worst in the game. Anyways, we'll just pick those up and continue on our way. Excuse me, sir. Oh, excuse me, sir. That guy can kind of block you if you're not careful. These two channelers in this room, by the way, are the only respawning channelers
In the game?
in the game, besides the one at like the very start of Duke's Archives. Those are the only three. And they actually guard one of the rarest weapon drops in the entire game because of how rare they themselves are.
Oh.
You can get their trident, and it's like, I don't know if it's any good, but you need it for an achievement for like getting a bunch of unique weapons. And
Yeah.
so when I was getting that achievement, I actually lucked out and got it on literally the first channeler that you can run into in the entire game.
So when you have to get that, when you're working on that achievement for getting all the special weapons, do you have to do that in a single playthrough?
Yes, it all has to be on the same file.
Okay.
Which honestly, like it was kind of fun to route out. You actually have to go into like New Game +2, just because of how like certain like boss weapons work.
Well, that's not bad because you can just keep playing.
Right. The way New Game Plus in this game works, by the way, is if you so when you finish the game, it just automatically restarts you at the start of the game, but you keep all your equipment. You don't keep any items that are considered like keys per se, whether that's like literal keys or like the orange charred ring that lets you walk on lava, and so on and so forth. But then it also ups the HP and soul drops for everything in the game.
Well,
And so the game does become harder. So like you still can't like breeze through it. But like if you've got a good weapon set up already, it definitely doesn't take as long as a regular playthrough. Let's put it that way.
could you, when you have a moment, hand me the blanket on the ground?
Yes. Perfect.
Thank you.
This is what I mean by they're less aggressive, by the way.
Yeah. Because they like when the thing went off, they were like running up the stairs at you.
Yeah. No,
And
they like chase after you.
now they're just kind of like, we're hanging out in our little room. If you come in here, we'll bite ya.
Yep. Have you ever seen like the article about cicadas where it's like don't worry, cicadas don't bite. However, they do pierce and suck.
Yeah.
That's what these guys make me think of.
That's not biting.
Yeah. They just pierce and suck. Which is arguably worse.
That makes me think. I don't remember exactly how it goes, but there's a bit in Billy and Mandy, where one of the characters, their grandfather, is just Dracula, because of course, and he's talking about how he doesn't like bite and suck people. He's like, no, we scratch and lick, and it's just like, oh,
yeah, I see the connection.
it's really dumb. Billy and Mandy was a good show.
I never really watched it.
I watched it because, I don't know. We watched a lot of Cartoon Network at my house growing up.
See, I was more of a Nickelodeon kid because that was what SpongeBob was on.
I did watch SpongeBob too, but I had a
Thank you
preference for
very
a...
much. I'm saved. That makes twice. I
Yeah.
must be sure to repay you. I will visit the archives. If I discover any new spells, I shall share them with you. Prepare to be impressed by the onward march of sorcery.
So yeah, Logan is like, hey, I have access to all this knowledge now, so now I can sell you new spells and stuff.
Woo!
Also, there's a Firekeeper soul back here, which is more important for this run. I intentionally did not rest at the prison bonfire, so I could just homeward bone back here, so I don't have to do all that again.
Okay. So now you go in this way.
Yeah, so now Logan is over here, I think. Yep,
He's so dark.
he is.
Hello there. I was expecting you. This place is truly magnificent, more than expected even. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you and the secret of Seath's immortality.
Oh.
So, yeah, Seath is immortal, but there's a secret to it. And Logan here is kind of like the game telling you how it works.
Is Seath a gimmick boss?
Seath is partly a gimmick boss. There's like a gimmick that you have to figure out in order to fight the boss, and then he's just a boss.
Oh, okay.
The secret of Seath's immortality.
The secret is up,
If you
dog.
have fought him and were imprisoned, you must know that Seath is a true undead, different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. It is an effect of the primordial crystal, a sacred treasure pillaged by Seath when he turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal.
We have to find the primordial crystal.
Yes,
Is it in his boss arena?
it is.
The primordial
It is in
is in
the innermost part of the crystal forest.
archives. The crystal forest.
We just did it go.
And also, you can purchase more spells, including these new crystal variants that are considerably stronger. And this is the only way to get them, which is cool. So I will not be doing this on this run because we're not really a sorcerer build. But when you buy out all of Logan's inventory, he starts to hollow out. And if you go back to the first room where like the scripted Seath death is, after doing that, he'll be there wearing only his hat. And he'll just be a crazy man and he'll try to kill you. But if you kill him first, then he drops the Crystal Breath sorcery, which is the highest intelligence requirement sorcery in the entire game.
The hat stays on.
Oh yeah, no, the hat stays on. That's also how you get the hat, is you have to kill him for it. So you can either do it now or later. I kind of want to show this off. Over here are 20 prism stones. I don't know if we've run into these yet. But I will just put them on the hotbar. Basically, the whole thing they do is if you drop them and they don't scream, then that means you will not die if you fall down to there.
Great.
Otherwise, they let loose a blood-curdling scream every time, which is pretty funny, honestly.
Valid.
Yeah. We're going to take a detour and wander over this way.
Piss rock.
No, this area looks ugly.
Yeah, there's just... The shaders are just not good.
I think, honestly, this one's more of a texture thing.
It also just lacks, like... It's just, like, a flat ground texture. Like, it doesn't have, like, you know, any, like...
Oh, like any grass or anything? Yeah.
Like, even, like, you know, like... Yeah. It looks very, Unity Slender Man.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yo. He got the fucking nerd rope whip.
True. I'm fighting this specific one for a reason.
Oh, is this the one that the girl is in?
Yes.
Is it the onion girl or the princess girl?
It is the onion girl.
Oh, princess girl is in, like, the water.
Yeah.
Elsewhere. There's two different girls stuck in two different piss rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, the golden versions of these golems are, like, much more difficult than the regular versions, by the way.
I think they're ugly.
I mean, they are. You're not wrong.
They look like crumpled tinfoil.
Yeah. Brilliant animation. But yeah, at first you're just like, huh?
Sigmire?
Sigmire, how did you get here?
It was you who rescued me. Why, thank you. I am Ziegland of Katerina. I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you. You wouldn't miss him.
Oh, sorry.
A suit of armor just like mine.
She's looking for her dad.
Yes. And we have seen him.
Goodness, I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now if you'll just stay put and keep out of trouble.
Nah, not a chance.
Your dad's kind of stupid, sweetie.
He is a lovable dumbass. I'm actually gonna...
That rock is that walking over to you?
Yeah.
Wow, they have pretty large range.
They do, but they are also very slow. So most of the time it's not really a problem.
Why'd you come up here?
I want to kindle this bonfire, just in case. And also because we were already down 2 Estus. And, like, don't get me wrong, Seath isn't that hard of a boss, but also, like, he's not that hard because most of the time you can just heal spam through it. So if I don't have heals, then it doesn't work as well. I want to spec out for curse resistance. Oh, you know what has really, really good curse resistance?
What?
The funny hat.
I see.
$35. Wow. Okay. Yeah, curse is like the main thing you have to worry about in Seath's fight. Because most of his attacks do not, like, really stagger you, so you can just heal through them. But a lot of them also build up curse, so here we are.
Drumstick.
Oh yeah. Rocking the fried chicken look. Honestly, if someone fries your chicken and it looks like this, I would call like the FDA.
It's like a mummified chicken leg.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is Crystal Cave that we are coming up into. And Crystal Cave, contrary to the previous area, is way easier if you just run past everyone. With an exception at the end. And even then, we'll see.
What do you think this place tastes like?
I would think like salt. Because, you know, it's all like minerals and stuff. So Crystal Cave has this gimmick. And we're not going to show it off there, but there's like a little teaser of it.
The drippies?
Yeah, if you listen really close, the drippies make sound when they collide with something. It's like a little twinkling noise. And actually, they reveal a hidden pathway.
Ooh.
This pathway is like deceptively large.
Like on this, like wide?
Yeah, so if I fell off there, I would die. But if I fell off there, I wouldn't. The only parts we're worrying about right now are just straight lines, so really not that hard to navigate. But there is one that's a little bendy, and the easiest way to figure that out is just prism stones.
There's also butterflies.
Yes, so the moonlit butterflies are Seath's creations.
What a nerd. Of course he likes bugs.
Yeah.
I want to eat green titanite.
Yeah?
Yep.
You think it would be tasty?
Yep.
But yeah, these moonlit butterflies respawn infinitely, and they are the only renewable source of blue titanite slabs for like the final stage of upgrading a magic weapon. Okay. So generally, enemies will not follow you from out there into here. This is the area where it's nice to just take stuff slow.
Clams.
Yeah, because these clams, the first time you trigger this fight, can actually follow you into the boss arena. And they will be a problem for you.
So just slowly aggro clams and kill them?
Yep, just one at a time. Don't do anything stupid. Like this. Yeah, these are the same clams that are down in Ash Lake, so they can also drop like purging stones and twinkling titanite.
So if you're lucky, you might get a purging stone?
Yeah. And this is the highest concentration of them that you will find anywhere. So this is kind of like an optimal farming spot for those if you are not looking to like actually buy them. You're just stepping. Oh no, we aggroed two.
The one closest to you did not aggro. Oh, there's quite a few.
Yeah, no, they aggro in a weird order. Those guys don't aggro until you get like quite a bit closer. Okay, I think at this point we just make a break for the boss.
Is that the crystal?
Yeah, this all the way back here is the primordial crystal.
Is Seath gonna show up?
He is.
So he was somewhere else and now he falls down here?
Yeah. He's like, hey, quit fucking with my crystal. Also, haha, funny blue crystal Breaking Bad joke.
Or like, don't look at his legs, don't look at his legs, don't look at his legs. Just because he has like no legs, and it's just like kind of probably it makes his model look weird when he flies down.
Yeah, probably a little bit.
We're gonna...
But yeah, so if you attack Seath right now, it won't do anything. You have to break this. And then he gets like...
sad.
Yeah, he gets pissed. And then we can just run up and start wailing on him. He's got a couple crystal breath attacks those are really like the main ones to watch out for. So like we'll kind of just skedaddle out of there. You can cut his very back tail for the Moonlight Greatsword, which is an excellent intelligence scaling weapon.
It's awesome and cool.
It is also a very hard tail cut to actually do.
It's also like a sword that reappears in multiple games.
No, it's a mainstay. But yeah, Seath has this like outer breath attack and then a closer breath attack. And then you can also do one in a straight line, and one is just like a big blast that kind of goes everywhere.
How are you doing damage-wise?
Not too bad. We'll be all right. Yeah, kind of the main way you want to manage this is get him to bait like the outer one so you can stand inside a lot safer. And then once you're inside, get a few hits in and then dip back out before the next one hits you. You kind of want to stay close to like the front of him because his tails can like flail around and do damage to you, and honestly that's like probably the most dangerous attack he can do. Which also makes getting the tail cut for Moonlight Greatsword harder.
Oh, so his legs are actually not legs, he just has tentacle feet.
Yep.
Okay.
Aw, man. That's rough. That's alright, we'll get it next time. But yeah, like getting down here really isn't that hard once you know where to go. Kind of like Tomb of the Giants. Where it's like a puzzle, where once you figured it out, you just know it. But on the plus side, it did not look like we were going to get cursed anytime soon. And I am way more worried about that than anything else. You can just fall off this platform, but then you take chip damage, and honestly, I just don't want to deal with that. Oh, I should probably switch rings. Let's do Wolverine. Sure. Honestly, just keep walking and pray. Most of the time it works out.
Especially down here. Just do that.
Yeah. So yeah, the tail cut has like a strat to it where you actually wait for Seath to close the distance a little bit at the very start of the fight, and then you break the crystal and then just make a beeline for his tail. Because when you break the crystal, he does like a big like angy roar thing. Yeah. And when he does that, he can't do anything else for a bit. Apparently the yellow golem over here just like fell off at some point.
Did you get? You didn't get the souls though.
I might have. I just didn't notice.
You have 0 cells.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking like last time because they just don't respawn.
Oh.
But yeah, now that we have initiated the fight once, there's a fog wall here now, which means the clams can't follow you in. Awesome news. The bad news is that
You have to walk past the clams.
you have to walk past the clams, and also once you get in, you have to walk past Seath, because every time you start this fight, you have to break the crystal again.
Oh, does he like build it again?
I guess.
Excuse me.
I mean, it's still here every time, so.
It's hard to see too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oops.
he gave you a little tickle.
He did.
I just go to the thinnest bit and I go,
Yeah.
like a stalactite.
Right. Let's just see if we can get a hit on. Nope.
Good lord.
Yeah, that attack is a little spooky.
You dodged it though.
Somehow. I don't think I've ever dodged that before right now.
Is him whacking his tentacles around, is that the equivalent of him twerking?
Maybe? I would think it would be the equivalent of like if you're in like a pool, you just like go underwater and then like flail all of your limbs really hard like you're having a seizure.
If Seath was a mermaid, what would his mermaid tail be? What color?
I think it would look exactly like his tail does now.
Like holographic? No, iridescent.
Like literally just take this exact model and just like paste it onto a photorealistic mermaid.
Oh. What do you think his mermaid power would be?
Being a dick. So part of the struggle with this fight is running out of room because this arena is rather small.
He keeps whipping you around.
Yeah. Because this time I had to run around him because I ran out of room. I should really stop maneuvering on his left side because that's where he starts 2 of his breath attacks. Okay, we're just going to wait for him to walk towards us a little bit. And now we go. Oh yeah, he's also got like a claw swipe attack. It really doesn't hit like ever. Honestly, if you get hit by that, I would be amazed. No offense. Come on, baby. Uh-oh. I don't have anywhere to run.
Slurp.
I'm just gonna double chug.
Hit double chug.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is good that you reinforced your flask.
Yeah. Like I said, like this really isn't that hard of a fight if you can heal tank through it.
Yeah. It's not hard, it's just a...
Pretty much.
I like your head clipping through his body.
My head clips through many things.
It makes me happy. I think it's funny because sometimes I see it start... I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, what is that inside him? And I'm like, oh,
It me.
it me. I'm inside Seath.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Anyways,
He's dead.
there we go. That is
Seath the Scaleless.
that is Seath.
More like Seath the dead.
Like Seath the bitchless.
I think we already said that.
Maybe.
Past episode.
Hey, I can level up. Whoa. So now we only have 1 Lord Soul left to go to. Oh, we can level up again. Poggers.
And that's 4 kings.
Wait, what? Okay. Yes.
Are you nervous about that?
We might not do 4 kings yet, but we might do prep for it and something else.
Okay. Are you gonna go do DLC?
I am going to at least start on what you need for the 4 kings, and then we'll do DLC. Yeah.
Okay. Because you don't feel prepared.
I have not grinded upgrade materials for this weapon yet. And
you wanted to do that, but we were stuck in Seath.
right. I realized as we left off last episode, I was like, oh man, I'm stuck in jail.
You can't grind.
Yeah. Yeah, we need a handful more dragon scales. Anyways, trying to think what optimal ring loadout is here. Probably that. We can swap back to like
A normal hat.
yeah. Let's just do that. Back to the piss pants.
Piss pants.
So the game does not tell you this until you get there. But the 4 kings actually require an item in order to access that we do not have yet.
Is it the doll?
No. Good guess. The item is called the Covenant of Artorias.
Do you need to get that from the dog?
I do. So we're going to take care of a couple things here. Because both of them are in this direction. So yeah, Artorias is like one of the 4 legendary Knights of Gwyn, and he is like the only one who has walked in the abyss and survived.
Yep.
And so he has since passed away, but his grave is still in Darkroot Garden.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple different ways you can get there. You can buy the Crest of Artorias from Andre for 20,000 souls, which is a faster route, but also more expensive. Or you can go this back way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take this little bonfire here. And then we'll come back up. Oh, I never fought this Black Knight.
I think, yeah, you just tried to walk past him last time.
I apparently succeeded.
Because you were scared.
Yeah. I am not scared anymore. Get butt punched. No halberd drop.
I think you were a lot weaker back then.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the closest bonfire if you're going to Sith. Or not Sith from this direction.
Who's Sith?
Sith is the next boss that we will be fighting. Spoilers. It's the dog.
It's Artorias' dog.
Yeah. Technically, it's a wolf, but I mean, let's be real. She's just a big puppy.
So you don't have to kill her?
No, you do.
Oh, okay. Cringe.
Because that is the only way that you can get the Covenant of Artorias, and that is the only way you can fight the 4 kings.
Okay.
Because otherwise, you drop down into their boss arena and just instantly die. Because there's no floor.
Oh.
Because it's just the abyss. Which, don't worry, we'll get to experience that at some point.
The abyss.
Yeah. But yeah, first we have to clear out this Lake Hydra here, who is less annoying than the Ash Lake Hydra.
Still a Hydra.
Yeah. It's only a marginal improvement. But first I like to clear out the 4 golems that are in here. Just because otherwise they'll run up and like punch you as you're trying to fight the Hydra. And that's just not a good time. Granted, the Hydra can also like shoot them with water and kill them. But I never rely on that because every time I try to rely on it, it just doesn't work.
That guy's name is Ilip.
Rip Ilip. Why Ilip?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to question that. These guys have like a certain range where they will start walking towards you, and then a range even closer where they will start running, like that. Mm-hmm. And so I was trying to trigger the running so we didn't have to wait for so long because they walk really slow.
That guy's name is Pilip.
Pilip?
Yeah.
All right.
What?
I mean, these are banger names, honestly. Yeah. I've never really found a great way to approach this Hydra. Just kind of praying. Once you're in the water...
Is there a walk off? Oh, you can see it.
Yeah. If you look really closely.
It's the drop off.
Yep. You missed, dummy. That time they didn't miss. Oh, we cut off one head. Awesome.
This is Bob, Robert, Bobby, Robbie,
Bobathan.
Robathan, Bibby, and did I already say Bob?
Yes.
And Bob. 2 Bobs.
There's 2 Bobs?
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucked up. Is one of them like Bob Jr.?
No.
Okay.
It's just their parent ran out of names. They were really stretching it.
That sucks.
I was trying to think of a name that had like a lot of nicknames.
Yeah. I mean, you chose a very good one.
But then like I was trying to do like as many as there are Hydra heads, and then I was like, ah, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy is a lot easier.
Yeah.
He's just, I mean, he's still annoying, but like he's taking a lot less hits.
This one just has a lot less health in general. Unfortunately, that head is a massive pain to actually melee, so we're just gonna pull out our old friend, the crossbow. There we go.
Done.
Got him, baby. Oh. Missed.
In a mist.
Sometimes the game just like gives you an opportunity like that and then makes you look like a fool for actually taking it.
Wow.
Yeah. So the Hydra only has one melee attack.
Okay.
And it really only works if it has all of its heads intact. And so if it's only got one or two left, it can look really goofy. I actually need to be careful I don't walk off the edge here.
You walk a little forward.
I was trying to like re-aim myself because my character doesn't aim exactly where my camera is aimed, as you can see. And so I was pushing W to like reorient myself with where my camera is and realized I was walking forwards a bit.
It worked.
Yeah. Imagine like doing all of this and then
Dying.
yeah, you just walk off the edge.
Wow.
How did that miss? Hello? But yeah, this is quite the process. I'll probably speed through this one too. Oh. There we go. Never mind, I'm not speeding through that. You get to suffer. We get a dragon scale for that, as well as the Dusk Crown Ring.
The Dusk Crown Ring's cute.
Yes. It gives you double, or no, it's 1.5 times the amount of casts on all of your spells, but it cuts your max HP in half. So it's like for a glass cannon mage type thing.
But some people like being glass cannons.
I mean, it works sometimes.
You like being a glass cannon sometimes?
Yeah. We can unequip that now. That, aside from the Drake on the bridge that breathes fire, that might be the only dragon scale that we had left to get that we can get without grinding, which is unfortunate.
Where do you have to go now? For grinding?
For grinding, there's the smaller blue drakes in the Valley of the Drakes. Yeah, I could also do like online multiplayer stuff, but I don't really feel like it.
Oh, walk around now.
Kind of tight maneuvering. But yeah, this is the other way to get up to Sif. And when you do it this way, once you've cleared it out, you don't actually have to fight any enemies on the way back, which is really nice.
Are there enemies?
There are.
Oh, what's that?
This is an enemy that only shows up here, and it is a big cat.
Oh, isn't he a friend normally?
There is a smaller version that is a friend.
Oh, is this Estelle?
Maybe. I don't think Estelle can do that, but...
Oh, it's like that one cat that, that really beefy orange cat.
Yeah. Oops.
It moves around like the dogs.
Yeah. This is another one of those enemies where it just like, it has no business moving around like it does.
He's coming. Maybe.
Yeah, if you stand like just outside the tree line, you can bait them into doing the roll attack.
They don't like. when you're behind there?
When you're in the trees, that's like outside their aggro range, and also they're just too fat to fit through it, so they just don't even try. Oops. Owie. Oh my god, how did all of that miss? The only reason I'm face tanking like this, by the way, is because these are non-respawning enemies.
So you're just like, yeah, die.
I just want them out of the way. Also, there's more. Now, there's 2 of them.
2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Oops. Nope. Now we back up. We get in the trees. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
I was shielding that. I don't know why that didn't go through, but whatever.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we got plenty of time on one of them, so.
Is there a bonfire nearby?
No.
That.
Yeah.
So much.
So now that I have cleared that, I'm literally just going to Homeward Bone back to the bonfire from before the Hydra, and we're just going to run back, because I am not doing Sif with 1 Estus.
When is it going to be hard?
Sif isn't that hard, but they might be harder because of our lack of range on our weapon.
Did you have to get up close to the popper?
Yeah, and they've just got a weird shape to them that can make it hard to hit them sometimes.
They are shaped like a dog.
Well, yeah, but they are shaped like a big dog, and it is big in like an awkward way where like you want to hit the body, but a lot of your weapons just like
Hit the legs.
they either hit the legs or they just hit nothing and they just whiff. But yeah, now that we have fought the Hydra, we don't actually have to fight any of these guys. And you know what? While we're over here, I'm going to start our DLC access part 1. Technically, part 1 is killing the Hydra because that is a prerequisite to this showing up. But we alluded to this earlier. There is another golem that has a woman in it.
Yes. The other piss rock.
Something, 2 nickels. Weird that it happened twice. Anyways.
I think it's pennies. No,
No, it's definitely nickels.
I don't remember that meme. Well, I know what the meme is, but I don't brain. Can you even see her in there?
No. The golem is not translucent.
The big crystal a little bit on top is, but
Yeah, kinda.
this guy's giving air punches or run forwards money.
Yeah,
Oh, never
that's because he has enemy privilege.
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulyssil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulyssil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of
Profound
assistance to
knowledge?
thee?
Sign me up.
My heartfelt thanks.
So, like, is she, like, gonna just, like, fade from existence?
Engraved
Yeah. So it's like, you know how
my signature. Seems that my time
like in multiplayer your worlds are not always synced up?
Yeah.
That's like a canon thing. And so her world is now out of sync. And now she's gone.
So she went back to her world?
Yes. But now she leaves behind a summon sign. So you can summon her back into your world. Kind of over by where that item is. That item's just an armor set, by the way. It's not that good. That's why I didn't pick it up. But yeah, you can summon her back and then you can like buy stuff from her, basically. And it's nice because you don't actually have to be human in order to summon her. She just has an always available summon sign because, I mean, she doesn't like follow you or really like interact with you in any way aside from just selling you stuff.
Oh. You can summon her and then buy some stuff from her.
Yeah.
So it's like...
She's like a merchant, but not always in the overworld, which is odd mechanically, but that's just how it works.
Are you going to fight Sith and then call it?
Yeah.
Or is it Sith?
Sith.
Sith. Sithiths.
S-I-F.
Sorry, I'm getting all these...
No, it is the most confusing names, like, similarity in the entire game, and it just so happens that we're fighting them back-to-back, which is unfortunate. But yeah, we cleared out the cats up here, and now they just don't show up anymore.
The cats.
The cats.
Oh.
I forget what this is. Cool, we take those. Slurp.
Slurp.
So yeah, this is like kind of the back side of this area. And then the front side is like way off that way past the mushroom folk.
They're coming over.
Yeah. They're very slow though.
They're cool though.
Yeah.
They make me happy.
There is also a covenant that you can join over there. It's like the Forest Hunter Covenant.
Is that where the little cat is?
Yes. I will not be doing that, but just know if you do that, there is like a special merchant that you can unlock. And you get access to like a couple items that you wouldn't otherwise. So, I mean, it's got a fair amount of use for like single player. It's just nothing that happens to impact our particular playthrough.
Why are there so many swords here?
I like to headcanon that people leave their swords here in honor of Artorias. But the big one is his.
Maybe friends come here in pilgrimage and leave their like deceased friend's swords.
Maybe, although one of them left a falchion, which means he's a dex scrub, and Artorias was not about that. He was a full strength build. Although, I mean, his weapon requires fairly balanced stats. So, anyways, there's the dog.
Her fur makes my eyes dizzy.
Yeah. It is most certainly a method of texturing.
I love this because it makes me think of the meme "Nothing Personal, Kid."
Yeah, so this is kind of what I meant, where it's like the easiest way to deal with this is to just like get under, and if you can do that, you get like a chance for a couple free hits. But especially with lock-on, this fight can be a little janky sometimes.
Ooh.
That double spin attack is like probably the most dangerous thing she can do. Most of it you can just like block or roll through, but that double hit or the spin move is like basically designed to catch rolls. Yeah.
How's this so far?
It's not awesome, I'll be honest.
Okay.
Jesus. That move did hella damage. But yeah, kind of the strat is honestly to just not lock on and see if you can hit some legs. I don't know what this is, but I mean, we take those.
I mean,
Back up and heal.
Slurp. Whoa, she jumped on ya.
She did. She also got like a backflip move, which is kind of cool. Like, come on, have you ever met a dog that can do a backflip?
Maybe.
Who knows? any dog you walk past on the street might be capable of doing a backflip.
Well, I was just thinking, because I've been to, like, a couple, like, events where, like, sometimes the, like, what is it, halftime show involves, like, a dog doing silly things.
Oh, true.
So, but I don't remember, because it was when I was little, so... Obviously, I don't remember, so that says something.
Clearly, it wasn't that cool of a backflip if it did happen.
Our cat's done a backflip, probably.
Probably. Or at least something resembling a backflip.
Mostly just a backflip that accidentally happened while she was falling or jumping.
Yeah. Anyways, when you get Sif to low enough health, she limps, which is fucked up.
What the fuck? I hate it here. And her ears are sad.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it here.
Oh, there's another layer of sad.
I'm not looking.
There's another layer of sadness here too that we don't even know about yet, but we'll get there eventually. Anyways, that was Sif. And one more thing, real quick, behind this gravestone is the Hornet Ring, which boosts critical attacks, so like backstabs and parries.
Hollow Knight.
Yeah, Hollow Knight Hornet reference. I don't know why I went into the inventory like that. Anyways, we are going to call it there for today. Thank you all very much for joining us for this episode. Sorry we had to kill the dog. And next time, there will be considerably less dog killing. So see you next week.